About 230 kilometers out of Nairobi, in the heart of Kenya's Rift Valley province, barley farming is intensely underway. In this expansive barley field, seasoned farmers like Charles Kamotho have been involved in this activity for over 15 years.
The challenges affecting the farmer is the cost of diesel, the cost of fertilizer, the cost of inputs, because they are charged at a high price. For example, once we go to get this seed from Kenya Brewery, we transport the seed from Kenya Brewery to the farm. That is increasing the cost of the crop. So the other thing is fertilizer.
The decision by Kamotho to farm barley is one he does not regret. In one good season, he makes a profit of over 3 million Kenya shillings.
Through a unique financing program, farmers receive funding from East Africa Breweries Limited, which helps them increase their yield.
We are running a barley financing scheme, and currently we are working with the cooperative bank. And through this scheme, which the farmers are getting at a negotiated rate of 12% per annum, the farmers are able to access farm inputs on credit, which we recover from the barley proceeds. So in any given year, we give loans to the farmers, and through that they're able to do their farm operations on time and improve on their yields. And all these farmers we've recruited, they're under contract, which means they are guaranteed of the price and also the market.
Kenya is the brewing giant's heartbeat of operations within East Africa. Sources estimate that the company, which is a unit of Diageo, controls over 90% of Kenya's beer market. However, other entrants are staking out a piece of the pie.
East African breweries, from a competitive perspective, is very strong in the Kenyan market. So we are seeing them trying to reinforce that. We've seen them introducing new brands within the Kenyan market, just to ensure that as competitors come through, they would have to place a lot more products in order for them in order for East African breweries to lose market share. They're also working on their costing and diversity. So and especially the canning line, they've indicated that in terms of distribution. The Senator Cake line has also been doing very well for them in the Kenyan market. But of course, we're going to see a lot of pressure coming through in coming months and years, especially with Sam Miller and Heineken is positioning into the Kenyan market.
For the low-end market, traditional liquors serve to quench their thirst. Usually prepared from raw ingredients such as maize and millet, the drinks are brewed in the most simplistic of ways and are readily available within informal settlements. The rise of Kenya's middle class with a higher disposable income has changed consumption patterns. Opting for refined tastes, it has prompted the introduction of more premium brands into the market.
The premium brands allow a company to enjoy good margins, and that's a segment that possibly has been underserved. And we've seen some of the new competitors, when they come in, they've actually introduced premium brands, and those ones have tended to do quite well. So, that suggests the consumer, having the middle class growing, they're much more discerning in terms of the product range that they need. And that's where EABL has been trying to improve, to increase the number of products, because competitors really have made inroads from that segment.
This starts with a lot of research, which we do. We invest a lot in consumer planning and consumer research to actually determine the demand and what amount will be used in 5, 10, even 10 years from now. And from there we plan and we see what kind of products will our customers need now and even in the future. And from that we put that in our strategy so that we are able to meet the demand now and even give them a more variety of products that they can have and enjoy responsibly.
The recent emergence of new players in the Kenya brewing industry shows that the beer cake may be just big enough to be shared. Karachi Breweries, based in the Lake Naivasha area, has managed to carve a niche for itself through an aggressive marketing campaign.
We are so proud of everything that we produce because it's quality. And we work even on the health of the people, We don't add sugars on our products. We make them naturally, that they have no additives, so they don't give people that hangover and all that.
As beer manufacturers extend their footprint in untapped terrain across the region, and demand for barley grows higher, it can only mean good news for farmers like Charles Kamotho. For Eye on Kenya, I am Claire Mudenji.